Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly energy update. And as you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to change things up a little bit this week. And instead of having a separate video for each individual zodiac sign, I'm going to group it by the element. So water signs, fire signs, air signs, earth signs. I'll still have specific information for each individual zodiac sign within that element. And you'll see as we go in here. And if I like that, I might just continue going forward with that theme, because I've noticed when I do readings, a lot of times the elements have a lot of the same messaging anyway. So I'm going to group those together, at least this week. Of course, this week we have a big event with the Leo full moon happening on February 5th at 11:29 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you can adjust that for whatever time zone you're in and see when that is going to be at its fullest. Of course, around a full moon, what we do, we release. So we can have an unveiling and letting go kind of ceremony. And usually you can pick like 10 different specific areas that you're wanting to release. Now, to make the most of the power, we do try to do that within 8 hours before the full moon hits, because that is when we are preparing for the letting go. And when the full moon hits, the release starts to happen. Also, we can choose any subject that we are wanting to have unveiled in our life and let go and have that disperse from our life. But if we use the energy of the full moon, whatever sign it is, that actually is even more powerful. So with Leo energy being the focus of this full moon, I'm going to put up a little screen here. And this tells us all of the kind of Leo energies. It says all things related to children, spark of creativity, like where can you open up to more creativity in your life? It could be about passion, romance, dating, true love. It's called the spotlight, where are you being drawn to be seen in your life? Are you afraid of being seen? Also, born to lead, that Leo, king of the jungle, right? Is it time to become the leader you were born to be? What's keeping you from stepping forward? Does your ego need a little check-in, or is there an opportunity to bump up your self-worth? And of course, Leo energy is all about the fun, fun, fun. Are you being too serious? What hobby can you start up or expand? Write that bucket list. And of course, Leo rules over the back and the spine, also heat tolerance, heart, and inflammation. So any of those areas you can use for this focus of unveiling and letting go. So that is how you can use the most of this full moon energy. New moons, we make wishes. And full moons, we do this unveiling and releasing type of energy to make room and space for when we hit that new moon to plant those new seeds. So because of this Leo energy, for the reading for this week, we're just going to be asking, where can we use a childlike spark in our lives? So as I said, I'm going to jump into each of the different elements, and we're going to jump into your element right now. All right, water signs, this is your reading. So if you have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces anywhere in your chart, this can apply for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull some group cards first for all water signs, and then I'll jump in and pull cards for each of the elements as well. So I do want to start off pulling from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle, and because I felt this childlike, fiery type of energy through these cards. And all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So if any of them catch your fancy and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. All right, so for all water signs for this week, what area can they use a childlike spark? All right, this is going to be the one right here. And we've got raising your standards. beautiful, beautiful card there. And nope, there's no numbers on these. So I'm just going to put this one down here toward the bottom. And let's see what comes in here. So, of course, this is about not settling for less than your dreams. And once you make the commitment to manifest an improved situation, the universe will find a way to deliver it to you. So very much, you have these childlike dreams that get squashed when we're younger, right? Because we're told this is not going to be beneficial. You need to do something that is more secure and bring you money, blah, blah, blah. However, the little, our little balloon gets popped, right? And it says deep down, you know what type of life you're meant to live. And by this card coming in, you're being reminded that you deserve and can manifest any situation you wish. The fairies ask you to stop making negative affirmations based on scarcity thinking, such as, I can't afford this, or I could never accomplish that. Instead, they ask you to raise your standards to the level that all children of God deserve. Write down a list of your heart's true desires and review this list daily with a feeling of faith and gratitude, emotions that convert your wishes into reality. Then make a spiritual commitment to expect the best for yourself. This commitment is your sales order that creates miracles in your life. As your dreams start to come true, be sure to graciously accept good into your life. Know that you deserve life's richest rewards. We all do. And the affirmation for this card is, I deserve and expect the best in life. I hold high standards for myself. I love that. So not limiting yourself by all of those, supposed to's and shoulds and need to's and have to's and musts that we've been taught in our lives about that are limiting beliefs, right? We're also going to pull from the magic of the unicorns, because of course unicorns are all about this excitement and this adventure and curiosity, a lot of the energy of childlikeness. So I like that. What else for our water signs, please? Actually, they do want this one right here. And you've got Mahatma energy. Build your light body, accelerate your ascension. Card number 29. That is beautiful. We'll put that right here. And let's see what this one brings in for all of you water signs. So in the golden era of Atlantis, many great beings contributed toward a special pool of light. It formed a high-frequency golden white group consciousness known as Mahatma energy. Unicorns added their light to it, as did the Buddha, the Christ, the 12 rays, and many others. And the Mahatma energy accelerates your ascension 1,000-fold. When you choose this card, your unicorn is inviting you to call the Mahatma energy in through your 12 chakras to activate them to your highest potential. Ask it to flow through your energy systems to break up and clear old patterns that no longer serve your growth, and to keep the glands that govern your health and spiritual well-being strong and active. Also send it to others to help their health and their ascension. And when the Mahatma energy flows through you, it forms a pool of high-frequency light in the earth below your feet. Your unicorn is asking you to offer it to Lady Gaia to help the planet to ascension. Your guidance is to invoke your unicorn and ask it to hold in you the highest possible light. Then invoke the Mahatma energy to build your crystalline light body and prepare yourself for the new golden age. And it says you can call in the Mahatma energy by first be aware of your unicorn holding the light for you, and then invoke that Mahatma energy. Sense its golden white light flowing down into your stellar gateway, your solar star, and your causal chakras. Let it pour into your crown, your third eye, your throat, and your heart chakras, then your solar plexus, navel, sacral, and base chakras. Let it stream down through your Earth Star chakra, which is a silver ball beneath your feet, to form a great pool of light below you. Visualize it spreading out to all parts of the world. Now let the Mahatma energy spread over and through your entire energy fields, breaking up any old vibrations and building your crystalline light body. And know that it is accelerating your ascension. Now, the affirmation for this card is the Mahatma energy flows through me. So, water signs, you definitely have the huge heart. You have this desire to share so much love with the world and help the world transform. In fact, there's even the Ace of Cups here, which represents, your element, and it's the chalice. You fill up with the unconditional love and let it flow out to the world. And so this dream, the true dream you have of your high heart, not the mind, not all that supposed to and should and need to and have to and must that we were given in the past. This is about living your true dream, how you uniquely want to share this unconditional love with the world. And this is you flooding in with that energy and allowing it to expand you. So I am loving that. And then we're also going to pull from the Oracle of Unicorns to get your final group element message here. And then we'll dive into each of the individual elements. All right, so what else for water elements, please? Okay, actually, they want that one right there. And you've got receive. Yes, absolutely. And this says, be open to receiving goodness. This even talked about that. Believe you are worthy of abundance. Actually, I think it was this one. A gift is coming to you soon. So definitely allowing yourself to receive and that you're worthy to receive. I know this is what that one, I believe, talked about, was allowing yourself to receive the blessings that are coming your way. And it says the key to unlocking your greatest abundance is your ability to receive. The greater your sense of worthiness, the greater your capacity to accept the gifts and blessings the universe wishes to give you. There are many gifts waiting to come to you right now, but any guilt or shame or unworthiness in your system will act like a force field and repel your prosperity. Yes, it is a good practice to think positively, be grateful, send out desires to the universe, and say affirmations. However, these tools can only be effective if they're supported by the strong sense that you deserve the good you are asking for. The enchantress and her unicorn hold up a crystal sphere containing all of your heart's desires. They are telling you that all of the gifts can come flowing into your reality when you heal inner wounds and release limiting beliefs that block your ability to receive. They invite you to see yourself through the eyes of the divine as a lovable, worthy being, and in doing so, open the floodgates of abundance. These are gifts and blessings beyond your wildest dreams, just waiting to surprise and delight you. There's nothing special you need to do in order to be worthy of them, except to believe that you are. Yes, connecting to that wonderful love from above, that chalice, this holy grail, realizing that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. This year, 2023, is the year of the Trinity. You are the child in your own special little Trinity, where we can have this only child relationship with the Mother and Father of all things, because they can be that present with us without us having to share the attention and the love and the outpouring of gifts with all the trillions and trillions of other souls. We can have this one-on-one only child relationship where they want to spoil us. They want to give us so much. We just need to step into that relationship and allow ourselves to receive. So I love it. Next, we're going to pull here now. We're going to jump into each of the elements. Each of the signs within this element. And we're going to use the tarot of the magical forest. And we're going to see here. So we'll start off here for Cancer. So what would you like Cancer signs to know? Okay, those 3. And then what about Scorpios? Okay, they do want those 4. And then for Pisces, they want those 4 there. We're also going to have an affirmators card for each. So Cancer, okay, they do want Cancer, Scorpio, and then Pisces, and Pisces. And then also a You Are Awesome card for each. These are very vibrant, funny, just full of wonderful childlike energy. So I like this. But I love this message for all of you here. Sorry, come on. Okay, well, that one's for Pisces. Okay, there's just one there. Okay. So we'll start off here with the Cancer signs, and I'm going to use your tarot first. And yeah, definitely. So you do have this changing here. You've got the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So both of these swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this is the disappointment, the fear of not living up to expectations. And this is the insomnia nightmare card. So you've had a lot on your mind, Cancer signs, that have been keeping you so serious, so much in fear of not moving forward and not allowing yourself to have these dreams. So it was, talking about cutting away feelings of unworthiness. Well, as you connect to that love from above that we were talking about with the Ace of Cups there, that as you connect the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love, it's a two-edged sword. It allows you to cut away these old thoughts and these old beliefs and mindsets that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love. So you definitely are on this path here of really letting go these old limiting beliefs that you were taught. We talked about the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos, the musts, all those swords that popped to the balloon that didn't allow you to, move forward. So this is a freedom for this week, as you really connect and you really connect to that joy and that love and that, focus your energy and connecting to that above. It does free you, because here you have the Judgment card, which is your higher self calling your human self, even trumpet, calling you to this higher place, calling you to see things from this higher perspective. Even the XX of this, which is the, double endings, double new beginnings, really letting a lot of stuff end in relation to what you've been taught about things, the story that you apply to things and the feelings and the emotions you've been told you're supposed to feel as you go through things. But there's this freedom that is coming in here with that. And I love that. Now your affirmators card is Get Centered. I'll show that to you and then I'll read that. And it says, when it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a blank, and you can fill in your favorite animal. So you have the wisdom and tranquility of a favorite animal, holding a magical item, you fill in the blank there, floating through space on a blank, a piece of furniture. So I love that you get to fill in the blanks there and see what brings you into this wonderful, wonderful centering whenever you feel the disappointment of expectations, not living up to those, and any kind of things that are keeping you awake at night or having dreams or nightmares, whatever's been so much on your mind here, it's a wonderful way to get centered here. Wow. And then you are awesome is you are a dreamer of awesome dreams. You can't make that up. I am the dreamer of my awesome dreams. And that's what we talked about starting off in the beginning here, right? About living your dream, following your dream. So I love this. I'm just going to move the Pisces over here. And then we are going to look into Scorpio. And please, you can, because you're water signs, you all kind of filter in with one another. So whatever you glean from any of these, each of these, you can, there can be messages hidden within each of these different ones for you as well. So feel free to listen to all of them. And then we move in here, and we're going to start with these here. So you do have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, we just talked about swords, thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, and this is the change. No longer feeling like you have to prove that your small t truths are more truer than someone else's small t truths that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love, because you're connecting to the higher realms, as we talked about, and you're understanding that there is so much more truth here that is more it's true, not an illusion, not based on the human perspective. And I really like that coming in here for you, because you do have this wonderful, actually, I'm going to start with the Emperor card here. Because the Emperor card is about you taking control and you finding stability in your life. You are no longer following those old thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that came from the past. And you are not allowing other people to come into your throne room and tell you who you are supposed to be, what dream that you are supposed to follow. You are determining it. You're taking control of your life. So there is this power that comes in here for you, which, you have the Three of Pentacles, which also reiterates that, because the Three of Pentacles talks about being true to your authentic self, being true to your dream. There's two people in the picture here along with us, and we're creating a great, piece of work of art. And the other two people, one represents the individual that we're afraid of, that if we don't live up to their expectations and do what they want us to do, that we are afraid of the punishment we will receive from them. And the other is the praiser, the person that we're afraid if we don't do what they want us to do and live up to their expectations, that they'll withdraw their praise from us. And the energy of the card, especially the combination here, is standing up and realizing that their praise and punishment, we don't have to be afraid of that like we were as children, because we get to stand up for ourselves. We're able to move forward. We're able to provide for ourselves. We're able to make things happen. Whereas before, we wouldn't. We would have starved to death, or, if we're kicked out of the house at 5 years old, chances are we're going to die of starvation or get eaten by wolves or something, right? That's the fear we have. But we don't have that anymore. This is about staying true to your authentic self and really standing up. And the Two of Wands is about you choosing a new path, choosing a new direction, and that you get to make plans to move forward towards your dream. So I like that. Take baby steps every single day. Begin now. Writing down just what your dream is, like I talked about here. What is your true heart's desire? Write it down, and then write down the steps that you would need to take to get there. Not listening to those, negative self-talk of, oh, you can't do that. Just write it down and then start investigating. You'll be surprised at when you open your mind and open your heart, the details that come in for that. And then your Affirminator's card here is inspiration. I love that in the mind. Here again, that negative self-talk. Instead, it's positive self-talk, which says, there is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. I love it. And then your You Are Awesome card here. Let me show you this here. And that says, the only person I need to prove anything to is myself. And so far, that person is impressed. Now, let's focus on dinner. I love that. That's being true to your authentic self. And again, that message came through very clear here. And I love that. All right. And then for Pisces, I love this here. Wow. Yeah, definitely. Beautiful, beautiful cards coming in here. You are ready with the full card coming in for a new adventure, to head off in a new direction, leaving old cycles of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets behind and able to move forward. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit here. We'll just put it out here. So I really love that for you. You have the Hanged Man here, which the Hanged Man is about seeing things from a higher perspective, right? Seeing things from your heart's desire. And it also normally can mean like something's been taking a while, or patience as you're in a cocoon kind of stage. But I feel like this, especially with this full card coming in here, this is about you're ready to come out of the cocoon. You're ready for a transformation and a transition into a different area of your life. You're ready to come out of that cocoon and to flutter and fly and go in places that you hadn't before. Because you also have the Knight of Cups. All knights are about movement, and here's the chalice, the Holy Grail we talked about here. And so you are in pursuit of that higher love and allowing that to unfold and flood out into your life. And I really like that for you, because that is about, that chalice here is about living your heart's desire, allowing yourself to fill up and overflow out to the world, and not trying to fit into the old ways of this is how I'm supposed to be spiritual, or how I'm supposed to show love to the world. I'm going to show love to the world in my own special, unique way, and I don't have to please anyone. And I love that you have the Three of Cups, which is the joy, 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 and celebration card, but also is a special card between me and Spirit, which represents your spiritual posse. All of your, angels, your guardian angel, your spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side, your ancestors, spirit, creator, fairies, unicorns, leprechauns, whatever you believe those beings of unconditional love and light are. This is them saying they are with you every step of the way. Feel free to ask them and call on them of your own free will for answers, and to step into the path into this new journey that you're about to leap off to and head off into, letting the old go and stepping into your dreams. So, they don't meddle with us, with our lives outside of what we asked them to do before we came down here. We really, they honor our free will, but if you ask of your own free will, they will guide you in and give you answers all over the place. I love it. And your affirmators card here is confidence. And it says, in this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Yeah, the confidence of stepping forward and expressing yourself as you are, and not allowing the fear of disappointing others, or what other people will think, or blah, 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 blah. This is you stepping forward in the adventure and expressing yourself in a beautiful, unique way. And then your You Are Awesome card here is, I scream it daily. I am out of the world awesome. So this confidence, again, coming in and believing that, I love that both of those cards talk about expressing yourself and being proud of who you are and not feeling like you have to limit and diminish yourself, but that you get to shine yourself and show yourself. So I love all of these messages for you. And please, if you only listen to your portion, listen to as many of them as you want, because all of this meshes together in beautiful water element energy for you for this week. And I'm really, really excited to see where you go and what is this dream that you want to live. So I love it, love it, love it. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, some pick-a cards, and a variety of other videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and get notified immediately when he becomes available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. And then also by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And if you go in there, there's an option for all, which if you select it, two things happen. One, you're notified immediately when I post new videos, and you're also notified when I go live on YouTube providing free readings. In addition to all of that, it also helps spread the Zen Love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired by any of those things, please know I am very, very grateful for those. And these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, all you water elements, as you flow through this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.